Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. According to reports, the coalition of the Northeast Elders Forum has accused Senator Ndume of failing to make a positive impact on Borno State during his 20 years in the National Assembly. The group warned Ndume to cease his attacks on President Bola Tinubu, or they would mobilize voters against him in 2027. Guys, it's happening. So the elders of the Northeast region have urged Ndume to support his fellow Borno native, the Vice President Kashim Shettima, instead of speaking out against President Tinubu. They've expressed their displeasure with Ndume's recent criticisms of Tinubu's administration, deeming it unnecessary. The coalition of Northeast Elders Forum questioned the rationale behind Ndume's actions, as he is expected to support the president in addressing the challenges of insecurity and insurgency in Borno and the northern region. So, according to these northern leaders, Ndume, who represents the Borno South Senatorial District, has allegedly failed to utilize his over 2 decades in the National Assembly to bring about positive change in the region. They allege that Ndume's attacks on President Tinubu's administration is unwarranted. And in response to Ndume's outburst, the group, in a statement signed by its coordinator Alhaji Ali Ibrahim Sherif, emphasized that Ndume should work closely with President Bola Tinubu and the Vice President, his close kin, and security agencies to address the unprovoked attacks by insurgents and bandits in the north. The elders have called out to Ndume, as the chief whip of the Senate, to be very sensitive to the needs of the people of Borno and the entire northern region. They demanded that he give accounts of his performance over the past 20 years as a lawmaker, questioning the number of eternally displaced persons he has assisted, educated, and empowered with the funds allocated to him. The coalition of Northeast Leaders Forum have warned that if Ndume fails to provide an account of his stewardship, they will surely mobilize voters against him in the 2027 elections. And they've urged Ndume and to refrain from his words on Tinubu, and also warned Northerners and urged them to reject Ndume's decisive rhetoric and instead support the administration of Tinubu and Shettima in addressing the security challenges not only in the north but also in other parts of the country. Guys, is this not interesting? I mean, these northern groups have suddenly ganged up against Ndume. Now, this is not the first outburst we are seeing from most Nigerians who have reacted to Ndume's outburst on the president. Even the former PDP chieftain's spokesperson, Daniel Bwala, also noted that all these matters that Ndume is bringing up was being caused by the former president Muhammad Buhari. All these things started with the former administration of Buhari, and by this his recent outburst, Ndume has continued to show a lack of leadership quality by any standard, because it seems that he has forgotten so soon that this Tinubu's administration's challenges started with the Buhari's administration. So instead of fighting against Tinubu, why not work together with Tinubu to lead this country to a better place? So my country people, a lot of people have been dragging Ndume, saying that the seed that was planted by his northern brother President Muhammad Buhari's unfortunate leadership for 8 years has brought about the unprecedented and the excruciating economic situation in Nigeria. And President Bola Tinubu is trying his best to see how he can clean up the messes of Buhari. But I must say, Tinubu is like continuing from where Buhari stopped. But then, let's go back to what's at hand. Now, this guy is saying they want to remove Ali Ndume in 2027. Is it because Ali Ndume stood up and spoke the truth? Is it because Ali Ndume is speaking against Tinubu's government? Is it because Ali Ndume is attacking Tinubu's government that would now cost him his 2027? On what grounds do they have in determining Ali Ndume's future in 2027? On what grounds do they have in determining the political relevance of Ali Ndume ahead of 2027? Are they the electorates? Are they the ones voting? How come they are going to rally voters against him? Now, this question, has been coming in. But then it seems that they are just doing this for their own selfish interest. Left for me alone, I feel Ali Ndume has been, trying in speaking up against the ills of this Tinubu's government. He has tried to air his own views on what the government should do and how they should do the right thing, pointing to the fact that Nigerians are going through a lot of hardship. But it seems that so many persons who are not lovers of the truth, yes, people who are not lovers of the truth tend to fight Ali Ndume's statement on the president. And Ali Ndume's statement on the president underscores the unprecedented hardship melted on Nigerians by this Tinubu's administration and how it has impacted and affected a lot of people. Even the rich and the poor are crying. Just that the poor in this country are getting poorer. Meanwhile, the rich are also complaining, but they are also getting richer because some certain rich persons tends to milk the poor people. But now, it can't be like say this suffering can't reach everybody. Everybody are complaining. People are crying. Even the northerners that were saying, oh, they will support the Tinubu's government, they are now rallying against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Currently, they are rallying against him. And it leaves one to wonder, is it these guys that once supported Tinubu because of the Muslim ticket? Because of Kesim Shetima? Now they are talking against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So my country people, this is it. Now let's take reactions from Nigerians. The coalition of irresponsible leaders, because he criticized the president, you want to change him, not even because he's not performing well. Well, we have so many illiterates in this country. You can only mobilize voters against him if he is not performing well for his senatorial zone. If he is saying the truth, why would you prevent someone from being voted? These are absurd. How do you expect development when Boko Haram have found a home in your midst? So guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. Well, this coalition have said that they will do their findings, and Ali Ndume should also provide a summary of what he has done for the past 20 years. He should give account on how he has helped his people. If he doesn't give a good account on his stewardship in the National Assembly, in the assembly as a lawmaker, and how he has impacted the lives of his people, then they will surely vote against him in 2027. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.